Wait, why am I still Sonic? Oh, I'm enormous. Guys, so while I was trying to make my own VR chat avatar, I went to Blender, right? So, I was trying to use a toon shader. And so when I set the lighting for, the object, I didn't even finish the head, might I remind you, because the head's just a circle, but, when I tried to add lighting to the object, such as the head/circle, guess what happened? No, it didn't crash due to the weak computer, like it should have, or usually would. You know what it did? Nothing. Nothing at all. The light didn't work, the object didn't work, nothing happened. Like, nothing at how all happened. Like, so, I opened up Blender, like, okay, you know what, I'm going back to this, I'm gonna try this, and instead of, actually being able to use and learn the program, it ended up being like every other Blender experience I've ever had. It almost ended up in tears. That's how mad it made me. Because Blender doesn't want to work. I want it to work, please. I barely got halfway through making my character. I didn't even make it halfway. Because the lighting wouldn't work. Because I added a little light source. It was the sun. And yeah, it just didn't work. It made me so freaking mad. I just wanted to model stuff. Like, how do you make this and not be in tears? Like, see this? See this right here? I'm going to bet you that they made this in Blender. If I can't add a light source in Blender, how are you telling me somebody made that at freaking volcano? Like, I couldn't even add a light source. The light source wouldn't work. I literally... How hard do I have to freaking make it? The intensity. Whatever it's called, I forgot. I'm stupid. Wedge. Woohoo Town. Camel. Wow. I am going to ask y'all guys to help me figure out what I did wrong. And if I'm on Blender 4.1 right now. I don't know if they updated it and I need to get a different version of Blender. But if y'all can in the comments, please tell me what I did wrong, because I'm urgent to do that. Like, I really want to do 3D stuff. I like 3D stuff. I made this... So I started wearing a beanie and goggles on my... I started wearing a beanie on my head recently and goggles around my neck. And I made a little stick man in Ibis Paint with a beanie on his head and goggles around his neck. And I was going to use that as a reference to model that. Yeah, so I got pretty mad. I was like, okay, yeah, this 2D thing looks nice and all that. I can finally... I thought you were laughing. I thought you also had a razor blade out. Jeez.